Hey guys, it's your girl, JinxPlatinum, and today, as you can see, I'm in the car. I'm on the move. So yeah, I wanted to actually talk about this. Hold on, hold on, because I forgot my words. We're gonna do this again. Okay, I'm back. It's your girl, JinxPlatinum. Okay, and today we're gonna be talking about One Piece, the live action show, and we're gonna actually talk about the racist comments and everything that everybody been talking about when it came down to One Piece. Like, really, we're gonna talk about that, okay, guys? But before we actually talk about it, I'm gonna need you guys to subscribe, like, and share, and make sure you smash that notification bell so you guys can see what I talk about next or what I do next. Okay. Anyways, have you guys watched the One Piece on Netflix live action? Because if you did, you know they just dropped the second season. They dropped the second season. And I was really, 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 really fucking shocked how they created Chopper because I I was curious on how they were going to create Chopper because they have different Choppers that they create previously as the years thing. And I thought they were going to technically mess up on Chopper. So I'm actually glad that they actually chose that Chopper. And I was actually curious on how they were going to create his different forms because he does have another form, but he does not have that form yet because he can't really technically control that form. So, yeah, I was actually shocked by that. I was crying my ass off when I actually saw Chopper. I was, because Chopper is so damn cute. Have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen it? Because listen, they did they want on Chopper. Like, they literally did. And I like the fact that they put the iconic moments that still to this day made me cry, because I like the moment where they had with Nami where she actually fight in the scene when she was around everybody else because they were trying to save Luffy, because Luffy was, because what's his name, Buggy was trying to assassinate him or chop his head, decapitate him. Yes, trying to decapitate him. So yeah, I actually like that iconic moment that they actually put in there. And then there was several other iconic moments where Chopper, they went in the backstory and they told the story of the man who basically practically raised Chopper. And Chopper, at first he did not know anything about medical, and I like the fact that they actually put the man in there who actually played as Chopper's father, because I'm gonna call him Chopper's father because he actually did raise Chopper as if Chopper was his son. So yes, I actually like that moment. I also like the moment where Zoro picked up Chopper when he was crying in his sensitive state. He picked him up as if that was his son and he put him on his shoulder. That was so iconic. I love that moment. Then there was another iconic moment that I hope in the third season they're going to do, or in the rest of the seasons of the second season. I also wanted to see how they were going to create that moment where Usopp and Luffy had a disagreement towards each other. Because if you think about it, understanding both sides of the argument, I can understand why Usopp went will actually challenge his captain on the whole situation. Because if you think about it, when you look at the ship, which is the Sunny, it most of the actions of the boat, it wasn't acting as if it was a ship. It was acting as if the ship understand what the Straw Hats was going through. And on top of that, I felt like the ship was part of the crew. So I think Usopp didn't really look at the ship as if it was a ship, because if you think about it, the ship saved them on many situations. It did. So I think the reason, because he already was dealing with abusement, not abusement. What the fuck am I talking about? Um, not dealing with abusement, but dealing with I'm getting the word out, guys. I'm getting the word out. Abandonment. If he was dealing with abandonment, so he felt like, yeah, you abandoned the ship. Imagine you abandoning one of your crewmates. And the ship, if you think about it, the ship was part of the crew, if you think about it. So I can understand Usopp's side, but that's not enough to betray your captain or question what your captain motive is when it came down to a ship. Because if you think about it, a ship, its job is to basically take you from it's supposed to take you from A to B to C to D to E to E. I say E twice. So it's supposed to take you where you're supposed to go. But if you think about it, if you pay attention to the Sunny, it speaks to them. It really do speaks to them. The ship really speaks to them, and the ship saved them on many situations. The Sunny come through for them. So the way how Luffy, he could have, I don't know, I don't think he should have just give up on the ship that easily. And the fact that Usopp challenged his captain when you could have just talked to your captain, but you can't. There's no talking to Luffy, because listen, he has a one track mind. He has a one track mind. He really do. He has a one track mind. If you're not talking meat or talking about the One Piece or talking about his crewmates, you don't got his attention. You don't. You don't have his attention. Like, seriously, I was waiting for that moment. I really was waiting for how they were going to create that specific moment. But I kind of glad they didn't put that moment in, because I think they have to do more research on that moment. So I'm hoping that it's drama in that very moment, because it was a drama moment, and also a sentimental moment. So fingers crossed on that moment. But I also like the fact that they had some other characters who basically played black people, and the argument that's going around about One Piece, the fact that a lot of people are angry at some of the characters playing at they're mad at the black characters that plays some of these characters. And one of them was the dude who looked like um George Washington, who do that one, and then you got Brooke. And a lot of people are basically angry at a black man playing Brooke, because they was like, Brooke is basically white in the actual animation One Piece. And I'm like, if you think about it, what white person has an afro? What white person knows about soul music? What white person? And my thing is, the creator of One Piece, he basically went behind the scenes and tell everybody and introduce everybody to the race of half of these characters. A lot of people came out saying that Luffy was supposed to be white. My thing is, if you look at Luffy carefully in the show, if you were paying attention to the show, he's actually a tan character. And then one is another thing that I also hate is the girl who plays Princess Vivi. They're giving her a hard time because in the actual animation live, no, not the animation version of One Piece, she's actually lighter than the character that's playing in the actual One Piece live action show. And they're giving her a hard time, like she was explaining to everybody that, well, to her fans, that she was taking she was accept well, she's not accepting, but that she was getting threat threats, complaints about the character she played, and they're like, she said they were nasty ass comments, they were nasty ass threats. Like she was basically well, she wasn't accepting it because she can't really fuss at everybody. She literally can't, because you know how much people she gotta basically talk to and tell them, please don't do this, please don't do that. It's like the type of hate that she's getting right now, it does not make any fucking sense. Like, this character is in the doggone desert. You actually think she's going to look like that if she's in a desert? And even if she wasn't in the desert, they told you what her race was. I don't even got my tablet right now to look up her race. But still, you know what her race is. And the man who create One Piece specifically chose her. And y'all are still mad about the whole situation. How are y'all mad if somebody who created the show handpicked her? Then turn around. Some people are taking AI apps and they're putting Nami with big boobs and long hair. And I'm like, y'all actually believe that every woman has big boobs and long hair? Like, are y'all are not y'all are not One Piece fans. Y'all really are not One Piece fans. Like, the type of hate that some of these characters be getting, it does not make any sense. Like, how could you hate people for playing a character that's not even real? Like, are y'all serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Y'all can't be serious. And half of my thing is how a lot of people got so much to say about the One Piece, right, on Netflix, when half of y'all motherfuckers didn't even watch the animation version because y'all talk about it was so long. But y'all got something to say about how they create the characters on the live action and show on Netflix, when half of y'all didn't even watch the actual animation show of it. Y'all didn't even read the manga. Hell, I didn't even read the manga. I watched the animation show and I finished it. It was a lot of episodes, but I watched it. And I'm getting into manga, so whatever, okay? But still, like, half of y'all didn't even watch the actual show for y'all to even be commenting about who plays a character. Y'all didn't even create the fucking show. Whatever that man choose to put in his show, that's what he choose to put in to play his characters. And he don't see nothing wrong with it. Like y'all actually gonna find a white person that has afro. If you carefully look at Brooke, he has the future, because I can't say this name. I can't pronounce this word. The futures of a black man. He does. He looked like a black man. He just light skinned it. He's not white, he just light skinned it. But y'all have so much hate towards a black person. If a black person get cast in as a character, y'all sit right there and compare it to the actual animation show, and y'all be like, oh well, see, this is not how the character's supposed to look. You actually think these characters are actually going to look like these characters? Come on, bruh. They don't. They don't. Because if that's the case, if y'all gonna complain, Usopp don't even look like Usopp. Because Usopp supposed to have long nose. But the type of hit that these two beautiful women are getting, that don't make no sense. They did a good job. A good job on the second season. They did an amazing fucking job with that fucking One Piece. For someone to actually create One Piece, and they actually did good on that. The casting was beautiful. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about, but the person who played as Princess Vivi, listen, she did her one on that fucking show. She did her fucking one on that show. I actually want to see how they create the duck, though. I actually want to see how they create the duck. But still, she is beautiful. What is y'all problem? What is y'all damn problem? When it comes down to her, because of her nationality, are y'all serious? Because of her race? Are y'all serious? So y'all that pressed for a black person, y'all don't want a black person just to play no characters. And my thing is, these characters y'all keep on calling white, these characters are not white. You want to know what's white? This is white. This is white. And those characters are not white. Okay? Those characters are not white. This is white. Okay? White person's not even white. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop being racist towards black people, because that don't make no damn sense. Y'all don't even do what half of these people do in a day. Y'all really don't. And the fact that y'all are sitting there coming for these people for no apparent reason, the threats, the criticism and all that bullshit, y'all need to stop, because y'all motherfuckers don't even do what half of these people do. Y'all don't even know what these people are doing to actually become these characters. They have to mold themselves into these characters. And y'all complaining on how they actually look or what color they are? Are y'all fucking serious? This man who plays as doggone Zorro, he actually works out. He has to stay fit through every footage he takes. He has to stay fit. I say footage. I'm a, I, you know what? I'm not gonna even edit that shit out. I'm not gonna even edit that shit out, because content creators makes mistakes too. God. And on top of that, the dude who plays Sanji, this man just came out of the hospital because he was working out so hard, and he has to do kicks every day so his kicks can match up with Sanji. The fact that these people go through so much shit to mold themselves into these characters, and y'all sitting there giving these characters a hard fucking time. Do you know how hard it is to be an actor? No, y'all don't, because y'all don't even do half of the shit that they do. So why the fuck are y'all complaining about it? Do you know what they go through? They did a masterpiece. They took a legendary show and they made it live action. Do you know how hard it is to create the characters and mold these characters and mold these actors into these characters? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are y'all really fucking serious? Y'all complaining over the most stupidest fucking thing in the world. And half of y'all call yourself animation fans, but y'all don't even watch the fucking show. Y'all go to these events. Oh, I don't want to watch One Piece because it's too long. But y'all want to watch it. Y'all want to watch an animation show that only got 12 episodes, and it left y'all with more answers. But my thing is, What y'all complaining about? Y'all ain't making them. Then turn around. There's another thing I actually want to talk about. Megan Thee Stallion, right? Megan Thee Stallion came out saying that she's going to make her animation show, and it's going to be on Prime. I guess she did a music video, self promoting her animation thing, and I guess the music video showed that she was shaking her ass and defeating her enemies with her ass. Y'all gonna say, oh, that's what her character in the show is going to be. But she never announced that's how her character is going to be. She probably made a music video and y'all automatically assume that that's how her character is created. Can y'all stop with the hate? I really honestly don't understand the whole situation here. Y'all are getting mad because what? She made a animation show and she made an animation show and y'all mad because y'all half of y'all motherfuckers didn't do it? I have ideas of animation shows that I'm working on, but you don't see me complaining about it or talking about the next person. You listen, what is your problem? Like, are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? Are y'all? Cause I'm starting to hate the animation community world. I'm really, cause y'all criticizing people for all type of stuff, especially females. Y'all are sitting there coming for the females real fucking hard right now. First, y'all said, where are the girls who like animation shows? And then when we actually come out and actually tell y'all that we come on, we like it, y'all criticize us. Y'all talk shit about us. Y'all tell us what we don't know about the show. And then y'all question us about our favorite show. And then it's bad enough that some of the dudes think that every female likes romance animation. There's nothing wrong with romance animation, but don't put us all in a whole fucking category that we actually like animation romance. Like, don't put us all in there and then turn around, right? Like, I was communicating with somebody, right? And I told them my favorite animation. It was like, oh, so you already watched the big three. I was like, yeah. So, who is your favorite? I told them my favorite. They was like, oh, no, that show is the suckest. Okay, you're open up to your opinion. I'm not mad. But you don't got the audacity to call him suck. You don't. Because if you think about it, almost every character is an underdog who's a main character, and then turn around, they gotta work hard to get to where they at. You're open up to your opinion, but just don't tell me that my favorite characters suck. Okay? 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 Alright. Alright. Right. But yeah, that's the end of this video. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. If you guys have anything you guys want to talk about, please comment below. Okay? My social media, I steady putting my social media on the screen. I'm gonna have it in the description. So make sure you guys check the description for my social media platforms, because that's the links will be into the description. Okay? So other than that, I hope you guys, so make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share. Smash that notification bell. Comment below. And stay blessed and stay safe out there, guys. Okay? Love you guys to the moon and back. Until next time.